They say confidence wins fights.
Couple times. Oh, big shot.
But sometimes it writes your downfall.
Right hand from Ruiz. Here it comes again. And Joshua.
From dancing, showboating, and laughing at opponents, to getting knocked out in the blink of an eye.
Left hand, right hand.
These are the moments where trash talk turned into a nightmare.
And out of the ring.
Look at him, playing the clown.
That was just stupid.
Sadiri was dancing around the ring like he was already auditioning for Dancing with the Stars. Hands down, smiling, taunting, like the belt was already his. But Maxwell wasn't done being the punchline. He turned into the puncher.
Oh, good shot. But there is still a long way to go, and he almost went there. He almost went with that left hand.
He's winning this round, that's for sure, John.
One clean right hand later, Sadiri's victory dance turned into the fastest sit-down of his career.
Oh, great shot! Left hand, right hand from Maxwell. Well, where did that come from? I can hardly believe what I've seen. An astonishing turnaround. He gets to his feet, and he stopped it. He stopped it.
I've missed my son, my 6-year-old son. I've missed for a week, but I probably haven't missed him quite as much as you would probably think, because I've had the fortunate to spend the full week with another fucking 6-year-old. You're pissing into the wind, son. I ain't scared of you.
Hatton came in charging like a bull, taunting Mayweather, as if pressure alone would break him. But Floyd just smirked, rolled his shoulders, and waited for the perfect trap.
Landing at a 33% rate. Throwing
2 rounds to 1, Ricky Hatton. And actually, what bothers me about Floyd Mayweather is rushing in and landed good shots on the inside.
Mayweather, Hatton's head back.
Which he has to do tonight. He's got to make him have to fight.
One slick left hook later, Hatton wasn't the hitman anymore. He was the headline of Mayweather's highlight reel.
Check every situation for Hatton.
This fight is over.
We stay and close the show.
A brilliant performance once again.
Joshua dropped Ruiz and threw his hands up like the fight was already done. Classic early celebration.
And the fact that he can stand in front of Joshua a couple times. Oh, big shot.
But Ruiz wasn't reading the same script.
From Joshua. And Ruiz in big trouble. And he's going for it. Ruiz.
He turned into the plot twist. 4 knockdowns later, the statue was broken, and the underdog walked out as heavyweight champion.
What can Joshua do? Right hand from Ruiz. Here it comes again. And Joshua taps into the knockdown for the 3rd time. And it's all. Oh, he's waiting off. Eddie Ruiz Jr.
Fernandez says, bring it on. Showing the toughness. Well, Frank, let's see it.
Fernandez banged his chin like he was saying, "Come on, hit me harder." Well, Sanchez heard him loud and clear.
Here, Frank Sanchez and Tyson Fury. That's tough. Big hook lands for Sanchez. Fernandez on wobbly legs.
The reason he's getting hit with his body shots. But those wing
Against Kubrat Pulev, who's the number 10. There's a hard right hand by Sanchez. I think Sanchez would do very well in that fight. Hunter is a very good boxer. Fernandez says, bring it on. Showing the toughness. Well, Frank, let's see it.
One monster right hand later, Fernandez wasn't just hit. He was launched out of the ring like a crash test dummy. That taunt went from tough guy to airborne highlight in seconds.
You know, it's nasty to criticism because the guy's still standing in front of him. Because so much is expected of him.
a good upper body. He moves his head. He
So far as it looks like Fernandez is not winning any rounds. Oh, there's a hard right hand. And now moves and out of the ring goes Fernandez, and this fight is now over.
When I hit him in the first round, he's gonna feel sorry that he ever thought about the third round. He's gonna feel it. I'm telling you, knock me out. Nobody can knock me out. Nobody has ever knocked me out. And you're not the first. They're gonna try to do it and said they're gonna do it. When I hit you, this bottle, that's how you're gonna fall. I'm the hardest puncher you ever been in the ring with. You're not the hardest puncher featherweight. I got news for you. I am. I got more knockouts than you got fights. When I hit you with the first punch, you're gonna know what the time it is.
Kevin Kelly promised the world, "I'll humble this kid." But the only thing humbled that night was Kelly himself. Prince Naseem got dropped twice, laughed it off like he slipped on ice, and then came back dancing with his hands down.
Yeah, I think the last knockdown was fluke.
By round 4, the cocky kid flipped the script, dropping Kelly for good and proving sometimes trash talk isn't a curse, it's prophecy.
Gets in the crowd, boo that. Hard left hand by Kelly, and a right hand shot. Leaping right hand by the Prince, and a hard left, and Kelly's down for the third time.
6, 7, 8, 9.
He's got a half a minute, and he is definitely hurt.
Joshua was so confident, he even stuck his tongue out at a ringside fan, like the fight was under control. Seconds later, Dubois crashed a right hook on him that turned the taunt into a tumble.
Think about here. Caught him again. He's lining him up. Caught him again. Needs to step in with a big.
After multiple knockdowns, Joshua's team had no choice but to throw in the towel. Before the fight, Paret mocked Griffith with cruel insults. He said, "Hey, Maricon, I'm gonna get you and your husband," wagging his finger like the fight was already won. But inside the ring, those words lit a fire in Griffith. He turned anger into a storm of punches. That night, Paret's taunt didn't just backfire, it became the most tragic reminder that in boxing,
Paret against the ropes, almost helpless. A minute to go. And they're going to stop it. Paret goes down from sheer exhaustion. Look at him there.
Taylor was so confident, he started showboating like the fight was already in his pocket. He was flashing combos, smiling, almost treating Chavez like a heavy bag with gloves on.
Solid left hook for Taylor.
But with just 2 seconds left, Chavez reminded him this wasn't a dance contest. It was war. Taylor went from too slick to too late, and Chavez walked out still undefeated.
Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Richard Steele stopped the fight with fewer than 5 seconds to go. You're going to watch Dubois go crazy now. You're going to watch Dubois go absolutely berserk. Getting off to a rather, not necessarily slow start, but takes the first few rounds to see what his opponent.
Adrian Broner stood there with his hands down, slipping punches and shouting, "You can't hit me." Paulie kept throwing shots like a typewriter, but Broner just smirked, making the ring look like a dance floor.
Fight, focusing more on conditioning than strength for this fight as they continue.
Broner will win that battle.
There's a nice left hook by Broner, backing up Malignaggi and actually bull rushing him into the ropes. Again sticks the jab, misses by Broner, who continues to reiterate, "You can't hit me." Double left hook by the challenger. Body with the jab, flicks one upstairs, 3-punch, now putting together the combinations and landing on Broner.
The funny part? Broner wasn't throwing much, but when he did, they landed clean, like sniper bullets.
Broner, Malignaggi with the jab. There's a right uppercut that jacked the jaw. Malignaggi, another right hand, but Malignaggi comes forward, has Broner on the rope. Hands, Bernard. And clearly the momentum in this fight should be questioned. We talked about any of heart. He doesn't respect Paulie punch, and that's where the fight changed.
In the end, the judges sided with the taunter, and Broner used the mic to roast Paulie even harder.
I'm good. I beat Paulie. I left with his belt and his girl.
Golota was outboxing Bo, but instead of finishing the job, he kept mocking and throwing low blows like it was part of his strategy. The ref warned him again and again, but Golota acted like rules were optional. And when the DQ finally came, the ring exploded into a riot. Chairs flying, fists swinging, total chaos. One second you're taunting, the next you're out cold. Which KO was your favorite? Comment below and hit subscribe for more fight chaos.